everybody, I'm Gary Massa with Massa Associates right here at Compass, and welcome to the January edition of How's the Market? So just real quick, boots on the ground, what we're seeing in the market right now is that the market is on fire. If you have not been tuning in from probably about the middle of December through January and February, it's just been continuing to heat up, and the biggest key drivers are low interest rates and super low inventory levels. I know you're continuing to hear that, but let's talk about the actual numbers in the market right now, and then we'll talk about the specifics in a little bit. So first off, new listings, which is part of the inventory problem right now. We only had just over 1,000 new listings come to market in the month of January, which is down about 25% versus last January of 2019. So the number of closed sales is actually up 6% with 579 closed sales in North County, San Diego. And then when we get into the median and the average sales prices, now these are some big numbers. We've had some jumps from last January to this January of over 11%. The median home price for a detached home in North County, San Diego is over $742,000, which is 11.9% increase since last January. And the average home price is at $945,000, a little bit over that, which is 11.2% increase from last January till now. So these are big double-digit, price point jumps for, especially for this time of the year in January. So sellers are also getting a little bit more for their properties in terms of their list price to their sales price. From last January till now, sellers are getting about 1.2% more money closer to their list price, meaning it's about a little over 3% away from that list price before they actually get the offer that they're looking for. Now let's get into talking about the inventory levels. So the inventory of homes for sale is down 30 and 40%. The actual number of homes that was for sale in the month of January was just under 1,500, which is down about 37% since last year at this time. And pretty much across the United States, we're feeling lower inventory levels, but most of the individual zip codes are about floating around a month and a half of inventory levels. But North County, San Diego for detached homes is at 1.6%, which is down over 40% inventory levels or month supply of inventory since last January. So here's the thing. Right now, there's two ways that either sellers can be winners in this market and buyers can be winners in this market. So let's talk about that. With lower inventory levels, sellers automatically are seeing prices are going up, the market is on fire. Sometimes we're thinking like, let's go ahead and price that property, just stretch for that number. We are still seeing homes sitting on the market that haven't really been priced appropriately. So two things that you can do as a seller to really take advantage of this market is make sure that you have the correct strategic pricing plan and the correct strategic negotiation plan to really be able to utilize this market to your advantage. As a buyer, I know that there's barely any homes on the market, and it's making it really challenging and very competitive. But here's three things that you can do in this market to win. First off, be prepared, and I know you've heard it 150 times, but not just the pre-qualification, you gotta get pre-underwritten, which will make sure that your underwriter and your lenders have all the information that they need. So when you do make offers, you can shorten up your contingency periods to shorter appraisal timeframes and shorter loan contingency removal timeframes to be as competitive as possible, and you know that you'll be able to close on that house. Number two, align yourself and work with an agent who has access to off-market properties or has systems and how to develop and create off-market opportunities for you. And number three, you might consider opening up your area a little bit, being a little bit more flexible and knowing what those have-to-haves versus those nice-to-haves. So you can open up the pool of homes for you and have a little bit more opportunity. So that's it for the market update for today. If you want to know how you can win in this market, the best thing to do is get started 6 months to 3 months ahead of time, get planned, and get your home ready. Get your home ready for pricing top of market. And if you have any questions what that means to you, please give me a call. Don't hesitate, DM me below. I'd love to talk. Happy January. We'll see you next month.